5 Good Minutes with the Watch Brothers. Coming up on the show, we're going to talk about Phil Jackson. Was it Phil? Was it him? Or was it the players? Yeah, we are going to debate that, and I think we might going to have different answers, but we'll
find
see.
out. We shall find
5
out.
Good Minutes with the Watch Brothers. Next. All right, here we go. 5 Good Minutes with the Watch Brothers. Dark day today.
Not
Maybe.
exactly the most beautiful of weather today.
I know.
Hurts my feelings.
I know. All right, 5 Good Minutes with the Watch Brothers. I'm Daryl. Other side of me is Derek.
You got him.
What's going on?
That's
man?
what's happening. Yes, sir.
All right, man. We'll be ready to rocking and rolling. We're
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
ready to talk about Phil Jackson. Was it him or was it the players? All right, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 minutes starts now.
Okay. Now, as we all know, and as we all understand, Phil Jackson has won 11 rings. He won some as a player, and majority of them came as coaches. And our bigger question for our 5 Good Minutes in this particular case, was it him or was it the players? This is going to be very interesting. All right, there. What you got? Oh, gosh, finger crossed.
I got Phil Jackson.
Oh, yeah, we got different answers.
I got Phil Jackson.
See, I'm going to tell you what I think. Why do you think it's just Phil Jackson? What do you think that?
It's going to be a little lengthy, so you better go ahead and tell your answer first.
Okay.
What's your answer?
Mine's is teamwork.
Yours is teamwork?
Teamwork.
So you telling me that everybody just came together as one without Phil Jackson?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's all teamwork. It's Phil Jackson and the players.
Oh,
Teamwork.
No, I'm sorry, it was Phil Jackson. Because
Right.
if it was Michael Jordan was that guy that said that there's no I in the team, but there's an I in win. He will do anything to win. He would do anything to win. It wasn't about the teamwork. It was Phil Jackson. I'll give you 2 examples. One, the 1998 playoffs. Was it 97 to 98 playoffs? That fight, 98. It was 98. Final game as a Bull. Michael frustrated because he can't make his shots. Phil Jackson in the huddle. Okay? I know you've been having trouble shooting, so this is what's going to happen. They're going to give it to Karl Malone in the post. You're going to come up from the weak side. You're going to strip him. You're going to take that ball down court, and then you're going to do what you do, and you're going to shoot that ball, and you're going to follow up on your shot. What did Jordan do? He stripped him, went down the court, crossed the crap out of Russell, shot it, followed through, and roped it.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think Jordan would have did that anyway regardless?
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
So
Phil Jackson.
He gave him the order to do that.
That's why I said it's Phil Jackson. It ain't about the...
He could have disobeyed that. Remember, he could have actually just did something else. He could have actually just guarded his man instead of stripping Karl Malone like Phil Jackson said.
That's why it's Phil Jackson. It's Phil Jackson.
Teamwork.
Mm-mm.
He listened.
Nope.
He listened. He could have said, the crap with Phil Jackson.
Hey, look.
The crap with
Second example. Shaq. If you want to win the MVP this year, listen to me. Me. Phil Jackson. Not Kobe Bryant. Not Ron Harper. Not anybody else. You listen to me.
So why do you think he said that? Why do you think he said that?
I am your leadway.
Exactly. Teamwork.
Wow. That's Phil Jackson of his leadership.
He would have not listened if he wanted to do it his own way. That's why I call it
It's Phil
teamwork.
Jackson.
No,
it's Phil Jackson.
Teamwork
together as teammates as a whole on that basketball court. They're asking the question, is it the players as a teamwork on the court, or is it Phil Jackson leading a team? Is Phil Jackson leading a team? Is Phil Jackson leading a team to their wins?
I'm sorry.
Or their losses?
This is my thing. I feel that you're right. Phil Jackson is the reason why these players are what they are. But at the same time, that could have been any other coach and any other players not listening to him or not listening to that coach. and that team would have fell apart. Now, imagine if none of those players listened to Phil Jackson.
My point is that's the teamwork that they have to have out on the court. Phil Jackson would not be able to lead a team without their part of their teamwork. So yeah, I have a partial say in being right with the teamwork. But it has to take the head coach to be able to get that teamwork together.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. And I agree with that 100%. And I agree that it's Phil Jackson. But I feel at the same time, if you're going to actually have a listening leader, I feel it's going to have to take all.
2000 playoffs.
From two sides, from the coaching perspective and the team's perspective.
2000 playoffs against the Indiana Pacers at Cinco Fieldhouse at that time when Phil Jackson was in the huddle with the team. Shaq, you have to come off your man and you're going to have to help double team. Again, I say, you are going to have to rotate.
And he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that.
And then guess what happened? It wouldn't have been Phil Jackson. It would have been to try to be the part of their teamwork to do it that probably would have failed. Phil Jackson all the way.
Well, teamwork. Teamwork.
Phil Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Jackson, in my view.
That's teamwork.
Phil Jackson.
That's teamwork. All right, that's a wrap. That is a wrap. You could, of course, we are listen to us on the social media side. Check us out on Twitter at DTST2414. You can like us on Facebook. Check our Facebook page, Double Take Sports Talk, sports page at The Watch Brothers.
Yeah. All right.
And also, we're on YouTube. Check us out there. Check us out on the podcast app and the iTunes app featuring iTunes. And we have the new blog, of course. You can check that out at doubletakesportstalk.blogspot.com. Thank you for tuning in. Darren on that side.
That's
I'm
right.
Gerald. Catch up with us on another episode. Until then,
ciao.